ओके बच्चों, अब हम अपनी टेक्स्ट बुक से सबसे पहला लॉन्ग डिवीजन परफॉर्म करने जा रहे हैं. दैट्स अ डिवीजन एल्गोरिथम. Okay, the first question in our question number 1, the dividend polynomial is given x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3, and the divisor polynomial g of x is equal to given x square minus 2. See, before starting a long division, make sure the two things. First of all, both the polynomials, dividend as well as divisor, both should be in standard form. That means from the higher power to the smaller power. In that sequence, the terms should be arranged. Okay, and the second thing is there, right? It's not compulsory, but the second thing is most important because of the calculation part. Any missing term is there between that terms, so we have to write down that term with the coefficient 0. Just like here the 3 power, after that 2 power, after that 1 power, and after the constant term. So here all the terms are there, and it's already arranged in the standard form. Okay, higher power to the lower power. So it's already in the standard form, and there is no any term missing here. But come to the g of x. Here the higher power is 2. After that the power is 1 missing here. So I suggest we have to write down here 0x, term x with the coefficient 0 and minus 2 to make our calculation easy. Okay. Now take the dividend polynomial x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. That I will divide with the divisor polynomial, that is the x square plus 0x minus 2. Now perform the long division. So the first term of the quotient, that can be derived like this. First term of quotient. For that we have to do the division of the first term of the dividend. It should be divided by the first term of the divisor. So when I divide the x cube by x square, so from the 3 2 power subtracted, so what left? X, the power 1. Okay, so my first term of the quotient is plus x, and this one should be multiplied with x. So I have to write down x, and my divisor is x square plus 0x minus 2. So what happened? X multiplied with x square, that is x cube. This one is plus, okay, x multiplied with x square, and 0 multiplied with anything, that is 0. Okay, plus minus minus, 2 multiplied with x, yeah, x multiplied with 2, it's a 2x. So by product of these two, I get it x cube plus 0x square minus 2x. That we have to write down here. See, when you write down here, so take the alignment of the 3 power, 2 power, 1 power, so make our calculation properly. Plus, this one should be subtracted as per our division, so it's a minus. This plus becomes minus, and minus becomes plus. Now see here, plus x cube minus x cube, it will be cancelled out. Okay, minus 3x square, it's a 0x square, so this one is 0 almost, so minus 3x square. Here both are like terms. Now like terms, it can be added, it can be subtracted. How you can recognize the like terms? So when the two or more than two terms, they have the same variable and same the power, so they are the like terms. Okay, and that can be added or subtracted depending on sign. If both the terms have the same sign, so it will be added, and both the terms have the different sign, so it will be subtracted. Here both the terms have the same sign, positive, and here also positive, so it will be added. So 5x plus 2x, it will be 7x, and here both the terms are plus, so sign is plus. Then minus 3 should be carried here. Okay, now again the second term of the quotient. So for that, the first term of the dividend, it should be divided by the first term of the divisor. So we can say x square cancel out. So what left? Minus 3. Now your divisor multiply with second term of the divisor quotient. So this product should be written down here. So minus 3. Take the product with the divisor. Plus minus minus. 3 multiply with x square, 3x square. Plus minus minus. 3 multiply with 0, 0 and x. Okay. Minus minus plus, and 3 2s are what? 6. So what we should write down? minus 3x square minus 0x plus 6. Minus becomes plus. Here minus becomes plus and plus becomes minus. Minus 3x square and it's a plus 3x square. They both will be cancelled out. 7x, it's a 0. So only important of this part. So we have to write down only plus 7x. And 3 and 6, it's a negative. This one is also negative. Both are like terms. If the terms have the same sign, like terms have the same sign, so it will be added. So 3 and 6, the addition is 9 and both are negative. So addition is also negative. So here in our question, they asked about the quotient as well as remainder. So what the quotient? X minus 3. And what the remainder polynomial? 7x minus 9. Okay, Vichu? Understood? Now let's take the second example. The dividend polynomial p of x is given x the power 4 minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. And the divisor polynomial given x square plus 1 minus x. Okay. First we will arrange both the polynomial in a standard form. And if any term is missing, so we have to write down that term with the 0 coefficient. So here x the power 4, right? It's a maximum power, so it's okay. Now here, see, x cube term is missing, so we will write down the term x cube, but coefficient I will take it 0. Okay, so this term itself 0. Then after that minus 3x square, then plus 4x, then plus 5. Okay. Now this one we have all the terms, but we want to arrange only x the power 2, then minus x and then plus 1. You can see here 2 power, then the 1 power and then the constant term. Okay. Now let's do the division. X the power 4 plus 0x cube minus 3x square plus 4x plus 5. This one is our dividend. Now the divisor is what? It's x square minus x plus 1. Okay. Now to get the first term of the quotient, q of x, what we have to do? The first term of the dividend, that is the x the power 4, that should be divided with the first term of the divisor, that is the x square. So from the 4 the 2 power subtracted, so what left? 2 power. Okay, and the quotient is x square. Now product of these two, quotient term and the divisor, that should be write down here. That for our normal division. So x square, and our divisor is x square minus x plus 1. X square minus x plus 1. When I multiply here, so x square multiply with x square, I get it x the power 4. X square multiply with plus x, plus minus minus, and this two product is x cube. X square multiply with 1, it's a plus x square. Okay. So now our product is the x the power 4 minus x cube and the plus x square. Now sign of these, all the terms will be changed. So plus becomes minus, nothing sign is there, so it's a positive, so we have to make it minus. Minus so plus, plus so minus. Okay. Now x the power 4 positive term, and here it's a negative, so they will be cancelled out. Here it's a 0x cube, so it's a 0. So what left? X cube. Sign is positive. Okay. First term is there, so no required to write down plus sign. Okay. Then these are the again x square like terms. So it's a 3x square, it's a 1x square. Make the addition. Okay. Because of sign of both the terms are same. This one is negative, this one is also negative. So minus 4x square. Now carry the 4x here, so plus 4x. Now we will get the second term of our quotient. So second term of q of x. So how we can get it? So the first term of the dividend, that should be divided by the first term of the divisor. Okay. See, the 3 power, from that I subtract the 2 power, so it will be remaining only 1 power, x the power 1. So that will be our second term of the quotient. Now product of these two write down here. So how we can write down? X, that is the second term of our quotient, and divisor is what? X square minus x plus 1. So by making a product x multiply x square, that is x cube. plus minus minus. X multiplied with x, it becomes x square. X multiplied with plus 1, it becomes the plus x. So my product is x cube minus x square plus x. Sign of all the terms will be changed. Plus becomes minus, minus become plus, and plus becomes minus. So this will be cancelled out because this one is positive, this one is negative, so subtracted. These two are like terms, but this term have the minus sign and this term have the plus sign, so it will be subtracted. So from the 4x square I will subtract the 1x square, so it will be 3x square left, and sign of the greater term in the subtraction. So from these two, 4x square is greater and this one is negative, so sign is negative. Now 4x square, 4x and the x, again both are like terms, but this one is again positive and this one is negative, so different signs, so we have to subtract. So from the 4x I will subtract 1x, so what left? 3x, and sign of the greater term, and that is the 4x, so sign is plus. Now one term left 5, that we should carry here. Here we carried 4x, and now we will carry here plus 5. Okay. Now again we need the third term of the quotient, so the third term of quotient, how we can get it? The first term of the dividend, that should be divided by the first term of the divisor. Now you can see here x square will be cancelled out, so how much left? Minus 3. So my quotient term is minus 3. Now minus 3 should be multiplied with this divisor, so minus 3 multiplied with the divisor x square minus x plus 1. So minus 3x square minus minus plus 3x, and minus plus minus 3 ones are 3. So my product is minus 3x square plus 3x and minus 3. Now it should be subtracted, so minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus, and minus becomes plus. Now you can see here these two are the like terms, so minus and this one is plus, so it will be cancelled out. It's a plus 3x, it's a minus 3, it's again cancelled out. It's a plus 5, it's a plus 3, so that addition is 8. So what the quotient? X square plus x minus 3. So quotient, that means q of x, that I can write down x square plus x minus 3. And what the remainder? So r of x is equal to 8. This one is our answer. Okay, Vichon. Now we will take the third question from our question number 1. The p of x polynomial that is given to us, x the power 4 minus 5x plus 6, and g of x that is given 2 minus x square. So as per the discussion, p of x we are taking as a dividend and g of x we are taking as a divisor. Among these two polynomial, higher degree always we have to take it as a dividend, and the smaller degree we have to take it as a divisor. In our question already it's mentioned p of x is a dividend and g of x is a divisor. Now we will arrange first of all both the polynomials in a standard form. So x the power 4, then see the x cube term is missing, x square term is missing, so I will write down both the terms with the 0 coefficient to make our calculation easy. Then after that minus 5x and plus 6. Now here g of x is equal to 2 minus x square, so first the highest degree 2, after that x is missing here, so plus 0x and then plus 2. Okay. Now our dividend x the power 4 plus 0x cube plus 0x square minus 5x plus 6, that we will divide by what? Divisor, minus x square plus 0x plus 2. Now let's derive one by one the quotient terms. Now the first term of the quotient. What we have to do? The first term of the dividend, x the power 4, that should be divided by the first term of the divisor, that is the minus x square. From the 4 the 2 power subtracted, so how much left? 2, and the minus sign is there. So my first term of the quotient, that is the minus x square. Now this one should be multiplied this, and we have to write down product here. So minus x square, that should be multiplied with divisor. So minus x square plus 0x and plus 2. Okay, now minus minus becomes plus. X square multiply with x square, that is x the power 4, minus plus minus x square multiply with x cube, 1 multiply with 0, that is 0. Okay, now minus plus minus 2 multiply minus x square multiply with 2, so x square multiply with 2, it's a 2x square. So we write down this product here, x the power 4, this one multiply this one. So we have to write down x the power 4 minus 0x cube minus 2x square. Now this one subtracted, so plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, and minus becomes plus. This one will be cancelled out. Okay. Now after this, see, these both the terms are 0. So we have to write down simply 0x cube. Here it's a 0x square, so we have to write down only this one plus 2x square and carry the one term minus 5x. See, in our divisor we have the 3 terms and here we have the 2 terms because this one is 0. So it's not making any sense to write down the calculation right now. Okay, so no any further calculation possible. So we have to write down this one by the 0x. Okay, and now we have to write down, we have to carry the one term, that is the plus 6. Okay, if you want to do the calculation, I will show you how it happen. See, as per our calculation, the second term of our quotient, for that the first term of dividend, it should be divided by the first term of the divisor. So we can see numerator is 0, so overall answer is 0. 3 power minus 2 power, that is the 1 power, and 0, overall answer 0 and the minus. Okay, so my quotient term is the minus 0x. So minus 0x multiply here, so minus 0x multiply with my divisor x square plus 0x plus 2. So what happened? Minus minus plus, 0x multiply x, so 0x cube, plus minus minus, 0 multiply 0, 0, x multiply with x square. Now minus plus minus, 0 multiply 2, 0, x multiply with constant x. Okay, so see, all the terms are 0. So that's why we didn't require to write down this calculation, but to understanding better, that I am explaining. Plus becomes minus, plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus. So these all the other terms 0, so this one is as it is 0x cube. Otherwise we can cancel plus or minus. Okay, otherwise its value is 0. Now simply 2x square, because this one is 0, then minus 5x. Now we have to carry plus 6 here. Now the third term of our quotient. So the first term of the dividend, 2x square, that should be divided by the first term of the divisor, that is the minus x square. X square will be cancelled out, so minus 2. Okay, so the third term of the quotient, that is minus 2, and minus 2 multiply this divisor, and we have to write down the product here. So minus 2, that we will multiply with minus x square plus 0x plus 2. Minus minus plus 2x square plus minus minus 2 multiply with 0, so 0x, minus plus minus 2 2s are 4. Understood, bachcho? So we have to write down here 2x square minus 0x minus 4 and make it subtraction. So plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus, and minus becomes plus. Okay, so plus 2x square minus 2x square, it's cancelled out. Minus 5x, here it's a 0x, so we have to write down only minus 5x. 6 and 4 both have the same sign, so it's addition plus 10. So what the quotient, bachcho? It's a minus x square minus 0x minus 2. If you can write down this like this, minus x square, just keep the 0x in minus 2. And what the r of x? Minus 5x plus 10. Got it?